Author and scholar Brene Brown stated, "There is no innovation and creativity without failure, period." Birkin also speaks to this in his book, The Myths of Innovation. So why do some innovations succeed while others fail? Joel Barker outlined this for us in the Tactics of Innovation video. Remember, when presenting ideas, we must always look at it from the user's point of view, as it is the users who we rely on to adopt these ideas. This is the first necessary step for an idea to be a success. An example of a successful innovation is the pocket-sized calculator. The pocket-sized calculator has been a major success around the world since its first release in the 70s. Following Barker's tactics, the upside is it calculates instantly wherever you are. The downside, at least early on, was that it required many batteries or an AC power supply. Seemingly simple, just push the buttons. Small steps. You could use it to just do addition, if you like, and then progress to multiplication. Clear message. You can do math with the simple push of a button. Compatible fit. I already do math with a pencil and paper and large cumbersome machines. Credible messenger. Companies like Sanyo, Canon, and Sharp were the first companies to release the pocket calculator. Reliable performance. Worked well, performed as intended. Easy in. Available at all electronic stores. Easy out. Just don't use it. Go back to your old way. An example of a failed innovation is the Intellivision home gaming console. Developed by Mattel and put on the market in 1979, this gaming console was state-of-the-art and had only a single main rival, Atari. The graphics and audio of the Intellivision system were far superior to that of Atari. This was the first 16-bit gaming system, the first system to offer voice synthesis, and the first to feature downloadable games through cable providers. So what were some of the causes for the failure of Intellivision? Firstly, failed promises. Component add-on delivery dates, such as the external keyboard, caused many consumer complaints as it was very late in delivery. Not easy out, as the initial startup costs to get into the gaming console were high. Cable companies only offered downloadable games for a short time, as this idea was well ahead of its time. This in itself was another failure due to cost, availability, users' needs and wants. The downside to the cable company downloads was that a special subscription was required to the cable company, and this was very costly. It turned out cheaper just to buy the games. Another cause for failure was the unwanted or unneeded products. For example, the voice synthesis system failed as well, and due to poor sales for this add-on, Mattel gave them away with a mailed-out voucher. The performance of the voice synthesis system may have been reliable, but it was not robust enough, and people were not overly impressed. And another final reason or cause for failure was the awkward or non-ergonomic 16-direction controller. Turned out to be difficult to use for the users. So to conclude, I'd like to say that in order for innovations to be successful, we need to have all the components outlined by Joel Barker in his video. People need to believe in the value of the product. They need to believe in the manufacturer and the supplier. And then after all of that, the product, manufacturer, and supplier need to live up to the consumer's beliefs.